Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena we're going to try out a deck list that won the first Magic Online Standard Challenge. Standard Challenges are competitive events that take place on the weekend on this old boomer format program called MTGO or Magic Online. It's been around for a long time, looks a lot different from Arena. You can look up some gameplay on YouTube if you really want to. But the people who play it are usually old school Magic players. They know their stuff and they're used to playing competitive matches. So it's a good place to look for deck lists. And this particular one won the first challenge with Streets of New Capenna being legal. The pilot's name, or at least their handle on Magic Online, is Terabad. Excellent name. And it is a bizarre mono white deck. Well, it's no, it doesn't come in dark mode, for any of you wondering. I even have a browser extension trying to get dark mode on the Wizards website, and turning it on doesn't usually help very much. You see how it makes like everything gray? Like you can't read this up here very well. It's ridiculous. Anyway, Wizards in dark mode. Don't expect nice things. Let's just take that off. Shield your eyes. Sorry about that. Just want to show you where it came from and give as proper credit as a YouTuber can. And we're going to be playing it on Arena in Best of One and see how that holds up with no changes, because I'm going to be honest, I have no idea how this deck actually beat Ob Nixilis and company out there in the land of MTGO, but it appears very grindy, super mid-range to control-y, a lot of sweepers. We got Starnheim Unleashed, we got the one cheeky Spellbinder in the deck, we got Legion Angel, 4 Reckoner Bankbusters, which shows you why I love it, all kinds of removal options, Fateful Absence, 4 Marches, 3 Holes, a Banishing Slash, which I don't think I've actually been able to get completely into a video so far. It's actually from Kamigawa. Destroy an artifact, enchantment, or tap creature. Then if you control an artifact and an enchantment, create a 2/2 white samurai token. Trust me, artifacts and enchantments are this deck's business. So what about new cards? Well, new cards are mostly completely ignored by this deck. How about that? Except for this one, Sanctuary Warden, 4 and a white for a 5/5 flying Angel Soldier Mythic. It enters the battlefield with 2 shield counters. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker you control. If you do, draw a card, create a 1/1 green-white citizen creature token. That's a lot of value. It's a 6-drop. I totally get running only one of them. Makes perfect sense to me. In Best of One, that's what I would want to do with most of my 6-drops. Very hard to get me to run 2 of a 6-drop in Best of One that's not named Blood on the Snow. And even then, I run that a lot less than I used to. But still, I'm wondering how this deck actually managed to do it. I have a feeling that there were plenty of decks showing up with Ob, a lot of grindy potential. And since I do feel it's part of my job on the channel to show you decks that work and that could show up on the ladder, things that win, I have to find out if this deck wins. It doesn't play many new cards. It plays a strategy I tried to make work in the last set, but never quite found to be your tier 1. So was it a fluke, or is there more to this than meets the eye? Let's dive in. Let the mono white control, let the Terabad white control nonsense begin. Carlos. You look like a Carlos. I don't know why. Jetmir could be a Carlos, I think. I think that's reasonable. Keep. We got Doomskar. We can foretell it. Come and get it, Carlos. Show me the mono white aggro. Your Griffin's wings are as big as mine. Well, that makes Doomskar worse. So something I love about the deck list, actually, are 4 copies of Field of Ruin. There's a lot of skimping on basics right now out there. Feels like a Jwari, doesn't it? It really does. Let's start blowing up lands. See how many basics they put in their deck. And then we'll elite next turn so that Jwari doesn't catch it, because knowing their hand and what kind of Izzet deck they're playing could make a huge difference. A lot of Izzet decks out there. Okay, that's a Jwari. See how many basics they have in their Izzet pile. At least one more. And now they have to discard because they iterationed on the draw without playing anything else first. Ha, got him. You learn that trick, don't you? Dropped a smashing. Can I come up and have a look? Our hand doesn't look good for this matchup at all, but... Oh no, it's mill! I guess we lose? So what do we do? They only have one card that actually removes anything here, and it's Burn Down the House. So I guess if we take that and try to beat them to death, we race their milling. Alright, that's the plan. I don't think it's a good plan. We probably got a terrible matchup out of the gate here. We're gonna try to steal one. Okay, they topped the land. They do need those. But if they're gonna lead with crab, then play land, they don't get to express it very well this turn. In fact, they don't get to do anything else. Barons. Combat will attack. Start the clock. Barons. Portable hole. Exile this crab. Now on their turn, we Wandering Emperor, make a 2/2, go from there. Yep, and we race. Hopefully they focus on our library. Another crab. Rude. Oh, we get a chance to respond. I think I'm going to. But not getting the Wandering Emperor down could be a huge mistake. Compared to just a mill for 3 and then we untap and remove it? Okay. It resolves. They should probably just Cacophony me since they have Invoke, and they would want to cast it again from the graveyard. Oh, they don't have the blue for it. That's a mistake to play that on red then, but I guess they need Invoke, so it's not a mistake.
Keep watch for intruders.
Alright, we have to go fast, so we're going to pay 1, and we're going to exile Restoration because it's too slow. We're going to try to be the fastest deck we can be to pressure this opponent. So we're going to power up the Barons. We're going to put the Emperor counter on the Barons. That plays around, what, a top decked... A little bit around a top deck Burn Down the House. So this is actually important. Dealing 8 here. It is still lethal next turn. We don't need another 2/2. Okay. Because yeah, with this plussing back to back, it's like making a 2/2, but a little faster. All right, I think they're dead. I think they're dead. What do you know? Aggro deck. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, Carlos. Nice. Actually took down Mill with what I think is closer to a control deck than anything else. The one of Paulo, I don't know if we could have done it without this card. Our opponent is a tree. Dirk action. All right, we're on the draw. We have 3 lands. We have Bankbuster. We have March. We have Emperor. I'm not going to mulligan it, because I don't imagine it getting much better than this. A little removal, a little value. Doomscar, okay. We'll get punished if we top deck another cave, but I will take the risk. 2 ghasts. Man, what do I do if they play Ob? That's so from the moment I saw this deck list, I was like, how does that beat Ob? I still don't know. I'm gonna foretell this Doomscar. In case they play a creature, then Doomscar might be important. They synthesize. Okay, if they're playing Anvil, then Farewell looks better. We'll still have to find a way to remove Ob if they draw it. What do we do here? Bust bank? I don't think any of this is worth doomscarring or exiling. So I could hold this up and try to hit an anvil with it. If they play Ob, I just... like, I did nothing, right? So... I think it's too risky, and I think we just have to get the Bankbuster down. Maybe we're exiling our second Wandering Emperor to do something? We'll see. Okay, how do we beat this? I just don't get it.
I'm the new boss.
We can't exile the copy because it has a mana cost and it's a planeswalker. We're at 13.
Pleasure doing business with you.
We're at 11. It's so bad.
Lose everything.
Okay. I mean, we could play this and exile the Shambling Ghast. Get the life, but if they have a Deadly Dispute, that's a blowout. I guess we need to make 2/2s and try to attack. I really don't know. I have no idea how this deck just found its way through against Ob Nixilis. Yeah, they have Deadly Dispute here, so good idea. They're giving up Shambling Ghast. Good idea not to try to Emperor there. We are down to 7. I mean, this is brutal. I mean, our best hope, I guess, is that they just power up Den. Just cast the Underdog. I mean, they don't have to attack me. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do? There's nothing I can do, right? Right? There's nothing I can do. I mean, I can Doomscar these, but it's not like I can crew my Bankbuster and attack an Ob.
Finally, I'm home.
Okay, easy.
Still too much to learn. Let your
Wow.
brain do the talking.
I mean, that's a draw, I guess. See if they defend or not. It doesn't even kill one unless I flash in this Emperor. Okay. I need my cards, guys.
Pleasure doing business with
I can't just be discarding cards against Ob. You'll lose.
Plead for mercy.
Opponent's playing it so smart, too. Just chilling. Like, this game was just over the moment we started it. And now they have a Deadly Dispute. So the Wandering Emperor's minus doesn't do anything? There's nothing I can do. I guess I can... I can't take it. Blocking it's no good. Like, this has been the worst game I've ever seen.
Now you've done it. That's coming off. Keep watch for intruders.
I mean, they lost their Deadly Dispute, so that's good. So, we need to make a creature. We need to
protect the people.
play a new Wandering Emperor. Need to plus here.
I've learned much during my travels.
Need to crew here.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Need to attack an Ob. They'll block. Now you're like, march that. If we can't march it. We have to march their creature land if they go for lethal. Which, of course, they don't. They can do this right. Like, they can do this in such a way that we actually do nothing here. I think I'm actually going to lose, because now what they can do is they can bring out the underdog, and I can't march it. So it's like, I actually lost because I foretold Doomscar. I didn't have one more discard, but we had no chance in that game. Like, that was the most horrible game I can ever remember. For a deck to be this horrible against Ob Nixilis, it has to have like 100% matchups against everything else. I mean everything else. So let's see what it can do. On the draw. That's pretty rough. That is pretty rough after what I've just been through, but let's make them beat us. Esper with Luminarch. Great. How does this deck ever beat a Planeswalker?
Bet you can't catch us.
I mean, we could try land destruction. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe it's a secret land destruction deck.
Now, what do we have here?
Woof. Here comes the underdog. Nope, they hold up mana. Wandering Emperor. Unless they're a Memory Deluge gamer, which you never know. We could resolve ours here, but that's not good because it just gets attacked if we do that.
Let your blade do the talking.
And that's where they get you. However, we do have a farewell. It's just unfortunate that they have two creatures and two planeswalkers. Also, we'd lose our restoration, which is one of the only things we have to really fight back. So I think I'm supposed to play the Warden. Try to beat him that way. They look like they are some kind of a bad creature-focused version of Esper.
Remember your
I think, and when I say bad, I think they're just trying to do too much, but there are new cards, you know. If they want to try the new cards, that's fine. Rawr. So, 5/5 still has a shield counter. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, you may remove a counter from a creature or planeswalker you control. If you do, draw a card and make a citizen. Pretty strong. We'll see if the opponent can stop it.
Juicy secret.
Two tenacious underdogs in the graveyard. Man, they really think that they're the aggressor. Esper aggression. We'll see if they're actually able to maintain that. I guess that makes it a better matchup for us, since we seem to want to be a control deck.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Resolves, huh? Do you think they have another Wandering Emperor? If they did, they'd minus, right? I think so. I think so. We can go after their lands and see if they have basics. That's one way to test it. They have 3 white sources. They have 2 black sources. All right. You let that resolve. All right. Do you have a basic in your deck? Because if they don't, we can blow this up. They get blue. Oh, if they have a plains, they can stick All right, that blue is a problem. That tells me that they probably have other basics, right? Or no, that's their 4th blue. That might be their only one. Okay. Maybe we'll make them have a plains. Why not? Now they're gonna float. Okay. There we go. Now you have to play your Wandering Emperor now. And you have to legend rule your other Wandering Emperor. Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't think they played that.
Run away.
So, this thing can still use its abilities at flash speed until end step, so we don't want to attack into it.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay, so their goal is to make the largest
Remember your
frickin'
training.
samurai of all time.
There's no secret I can't uncover.
And they slam a Kraken. Doesn't have reach. It's not that scary, right? We could attack their Wandering Emperor, draw a card, farewell the board, leave them with a Kaito. I think I don't like that. I think I'd rather cast a Miria's Call here. Give them 3 life to make a 1/1? I guess so. Remove my shield counter? I guess so. Or Wandering Emperor plus on here so I have more counters to remove. This is from a creature or planeswalker. So an active Barons you could remove the counters from. Ooh, wait, we drew another field. I almost missed that. All right, decline. Wandering Emperor. Down.
I'll be back.
Field of Ruin the Marsh or their Pathway? Probably their Pathway. We're going to teach them about mana base. I've been trying to cheat more basics into my mana base because of this stuff. Yeah, see? Sneaky land destruction deck. I love it. Magic as Richard Garfield intended. Wonder why they held back the Interceptor. Playing around. I guess they know about this, but like this exiling their Interceptor,
Thanks.
it's not that great, right? Me plussing it's a bigger problem. And me using my Bankbuster is a bigger problem. Another Kraken. Oh, this farewell is getting juicy. All right. Okay, I think I messed up. I think I was supposed to play this, put a counter here to attack the Kaito. I can make it one more turn, right? Can I? I'll have another citizen. Oof. It's shaky. It's definitely shaky. I'm being greedy. I should not be this greedy. I should not be this greedy. Just leave him with a Kaito and bad mana. We can overcome.
Would have had me.
All right.
If I wasn't so fast.
New card. New card did its job. Exile all creatures and all graveyards. And I think we keep drawing. Nah, we foretell, right? Man, me, make a million angels or draw one card? Draw one card, right?
Now this
Easy
is
choice.
a juicy secret.
I found a white source. One thing that we gave up with exiling graveyard, we can't get these back with restorations. The sneaky land destruction plan got more difficult. They have to discard to Indulgence. Let's see what they decide on. Graveyard Trespasser. Yeah, very creature-heavy Esper deck. And they have Rafine. Rafine is very good. But so is Starnheim Unleashed. Well, Rafine chumps. All right, we'll see if they rack. We'll hold the Amiri's call for that purpose. They need double
There's
white
no
for most
secret I
wraths.
can't uncover.
Is this a deck that plays Depopulate with all these creatures? The ladder's a weird place. Xander's Lounge. They got more colors in there? Maybe? Show me your grip. Elspeth and Skyclave Apparition. The Apparition doesn't solve enough things right now. Let's make it Elspeth really hard to play. Alright, so this is 20. Goodbye, Wandering Emperor, just for the fun of it. Kill him. Nice. Okay, we took on a 3-color control deck, and we Field of Ruined them into oblivion. Secret land destruction deck, I like it. Alright, on the play. Dude, the one elite spellbinder just showing up. 2 Iganjos, though. Sus. Dangerous keep. Epicure. Okay. This is a... Ooh, this is already tough. It's not like Doomscar is good against the sacrifice decks. We definitely want to play Restoration next turn, but maybe we're just going to try to draw a land off the Bankbuster. Also setting up Starnheim, right? I mean, attacking Ob if that's the way it has to be. Okay. Okay, that is one thing we can do differently, is try to just have the creatures to attack Ob. And maybe next turn, Elite Spellbinder, if we rip a land off the top, can come down and keep Ob from coming down on 3. Maybe there are other ways to play around Ob. Full rope on turn 2. Maybe they have just as many odd decisions as I do. Something underrated, if you foretell a Starnheim Unleash on turn 2, everybody thinks it's a Doomscar. So maybe they'll slow their creature roll for no real reason. We did draw the land. We did draw the land. It hurts. It hurts really bad. But I guess if you don't want to lose to Ob Nixilis on 3, you gotta act like it. To think there's only one Elite Spellbinder in the deck. Obviously, for just a moment like this. They top deck the removal. Well, that's less that they can hit the angels with. Our life total is going to plummet fast, though. Hard mode engaged. 11 life. How do we gain it back? Wandering Emperor? Here comes Deadly to hit their land drop. Oh, they've got their land drop. I wonder if they hold Deadly to counter Wandering Emperor then. Nope. They've got no worries in the world. 8 life. Alright, Bankbuster, you're out. I think this just must happen, right? We have to have a board presence to kill Ob right away. The opponent might hook these, and it would suck, but at least we're not dead. And at least they need another creature. And then we flip our 3/4. Gave up a den. Wow. Most people don't see beyond sweepers, so I wouldn't be surprised if they hook here. Don't I get to prevent 2 damage with these blocks? Like, the attack burst mentality there is wrong, right? I guess they get to save a treasure. But they would have drained me for 3 just by casting the hook? Yeah, I guess if they love the treasure enough, this is fine. Fifth mana. Alright, we gotta find some life gain. Gotta get the life total moving in the other direction, or we've gotta blow up this hook. Like, we have a lot of enchantment removal hidden in the deck, but we haven't found it. Alright, can they find a creature? They find a land. Now they could sacrifice this for a creature. Again, we have the Architect, though. Oh, they're gonna do it. They hit Molly. They probably want to cast that, but they don't have the mana now. We have basics, you see. And they don't cast Ob. Bizarre. Ooh, if they have Voltage Surge, I might blow them out here. Portable Hole, that can hit the hook. That's huge. Free Portable Hole. This 1 mana actually making a difference, though. Alright, I don't think I slam Warden and attack with Bankbuster as well. I think they might be lining up a Voltage Surge, and I can wreck that with Wandering Emperor here. Okay. Bizarre. What explains their line of play? They didn't play Ob. They didn't play a removal. Are they going to Deadly Dispute again? I'm trying to decide now if I want to slam the Warden. I think I do. I mean, what if they have another hook, though? Another hook would be nasty. Alright, we say go. We say go. And I'm not foretelling Doomscar. I want to draw with Buster and play Wandering Emperor. Okay. They're trying to find another hook. Oh, Ob costs 5. I kept saying, why didn't they play Ob? Because it costs 5. It just have 3 mana stuck in my head. But the one of Paulo is still doing work here. Still doing work. That is probably the biggest weakness Ob has. If you can increase the cost of Ob, it's much worse. Because you have trouble defending him. Devil acquired.
Oh, I have.
Let's try drawing in response. Okay.
Pleasure doing business with you.
3 mana open still.
I've learned much during my travels.
Time to get
Let
aggressive.
me show you. We must protect the people.
Yes. I was hoping I'd draw that for the devil. Is that the right play? Is that the right play? Exile the devil, attack the obs. Can we do it without it? If not, the devil's blocking here. This is going here, here. If they have a removal spell, could be nasty. But I think we try. I think we try to do it to not use the March, because Hook is still a very dangerous card.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Attack, attack, and then they block the first strike. They can kill this. Let's see what we can do. So if they block the first strike one with the plan being to use the first strike damage, trigger the devil, kill this one, then we can march it after blocks are declared. And if we do that, then both obs die. If we had just marched it first, then in theory they would all die anyway. Okay, so they're playing it this way, which I guess is fine. I just don't want to lose. Another deadly dispute. Good God. Go face. Yeah. Yeah. Face is the place.
My revenge will be cruel and painful.
Could land the Warden. And then we don't have March open. They don't have a creature land. How would they drain me out? Anvil's shenanigans? Does March get around that? They're still at 21. And there's still a lot of meat hook shenanigans up their sleeve. Let's wait another turn. Okay, that's expensive. They get another synthesizer with it. Every single card is 2 cards. There's the hook. Right now they have it for 3. Land, now they can go for 4. Get rid of it so we don't lose the life. It does suck to lose all this. But we get to kill Ob.
My coin or carnage. Tribute is owed.
Powerful. Okay.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Okay. See if we can complete this run and actually beat an Ob deck.
I'll cut you down.
Good old battlefield presence, is that the key? Here's the anvil. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. In response, then, is this the right play? Just to keep them from having a creature to ob with? This could be a really bad play, right? This could be a really bad play. Okay, fine. We go to 4. Am I going to end up discarding it anyway? I don't have to discard both.
Families call me their adversary. I like that.
What you gonna do? We have the means to kill this anvil.
My goons will make quick work of you. Your punishment is my entertainment.
All right, you still got 4 cards because every card in your deck is 2 for 1. What do we do? Blood Chief's Thirst. Okay. Pile it down. That's not good for us. Land off the top. That's not great. 2 and a 1. Probably going to exile this. We have a Den of the Bugbear to worry about. We have a card we're going to draw that we don't know what it will be. The opponent will defend the Ob, right? That would probably be a mistake, though.
Back off.
Cool. I think... we might need to hit the Den with that. Where's the damage go? Face.
Destroy what I've built.
Alright, this has to go. This we can discard the planes, no big deal. And then Absence can hit the Den. This still has an ability.
Strike fast and strike hard.
So hard. Dude, this is so difficult. This is so difficult. Are they running out of stuff? Please run out of stuff.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Okay. Okay. They're gonna get another look thanks to the clue. Could have floated a mana to use it. Didn't do it. $20-3. Anvil. No. Cave. Crap. Am I gonna exile this Warden? Am I gonna make a creature and then exile it for 2 life? Let's see what we draw. Oh, I can play Cave, charge my own Cave, exile it. Nice. Another Busta. All right, that goes.
This isn't over.
How much does that cost? If I play this and use 5 mana and exile it, I still have 2 mana left to play another Bankbuster. I could also just play a Bankbuster and draw, and then exile the Warden if it's not good enough. I'm just too low on life, and I feel like I gotta do it. I know, it's crazy, but that's where I'm at in my life here. That or I need to get rid of this Anvil. Because all they need are 3 artifacts. Drain, drain, drain. 1 artifact, really, because then they can start sacrificing other artifacts. Come on, come on, come on. Make it good. Make it good. Make it good. Field. I mean, not good enough, right? God, do I try to get through a turn without at 3 life against Anvil? No way, right? A Voldaren Epicure is 1 damage. Sack, that's 2 damage. Actually, it's harder to hit than it looks, isn't it? Okay, I'm going to try to make it another turn. I'm going to try to make it one more turn at 3. God, but every card is 2 cards in 1, right? There's a Harvester. There's a Harvester. Anvil. Sack the Synthesizer. I take 1. Every card is 2 cards in 1. Of course they'll find a Meat Hook, right? They have a Meat Hook, right? They have Hive. Hive isn't good enough. What is this game? Now I definitely need to exile my own creature. Oh, no, I meant to draw. There we go. Make it a good one. Maybe something to get rid of an Anvil? Nope. Just more Bustas. Busta on Busta. Let's have another look. Let's have another look. We do need to get a field down as well, and we need the mana to use it. So we don't have much mana left, so this card will have to be really good. Yeah. Alright. They'll block and kill this 1/1, right? Maybe not. Could be a bluff attack. That's a stupid bluff. Farewell? Okay. What it takes to live, baby. You gotta be willing to cut off your own arm when you're in the wilderness. You want to get out alive?
Get for hurting my people.
Come on. Come on, let me beat an Ob deck with this thing. Let me know that there's hope. I feel like it's right on the edge. I just need them to whiff. I've finally run them out of these 2-for-1s. They only have 25 cards left in their deck. They've used 3 Deadly Disputes and 3 Synthesizers. They still have a Blood Token. They get a reroll. Their card can't be that bad or they would have rerolled already. If they hook me here, what I see is going to 1. But I think they can put hook on the battlefield and on the stack sacrifice this to make another 1/1 to get another drain. So I think hook actually is lethal if they see the full control mode way to do it. Combat. 1/1 attacks. I mean, we block. Trade occurs, no damage dealt. New 1/1 acquired. My turn. I'm gonna use my mana. Let's take this hive down. You got any more basics? I bet I do. Oh yeah. Basics for days over here. God, they have 24 cards left. I have 29. It's absurd to see 2 non-blue decks drawing this many cards. I guess not in 2022, but in Magical history, yeah. I think they have Voltage Surge. I think they drew Voltage Surge, right? They're letting me have it. Okay. 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 I wish to draw. Make pilot, make treasure. Wandering Emperor. Nice. Send it your way. There's the surge. Anything I can do in response? Not really. But now we have a fresh Wandering Emperor to drop on him
Swords will cross
when we need the life. We'll play the Barons because we can start pumping it up. We'll slow roll this Wandering Emperor. I mean, exiling artifacts with Farewell stops the Anvil March. But right now we can... What do we have right now that we can do? We can flash in Emperor. Oh, we have to... A problem, though. We need tapped creatures to exile. I think we gotta do it now. Keep gaining that life.
The energy of battle, then guiding.
Once I've depleted all this...
You are not much of a roadblock.
Once I've depleted some of this stuff, maybe we fare well, right? And we get rid of the anvil that way. But getting up to 6 against them empty-handed? Oh my god. Alright. They get a reroll from their graveyard. They mill down to 20 cards in their deck. What do they got? Ob. No! No, not after all this. Not like this. Not like this. We have Cave. I actually think we can fight this. Especially if they don't kill the Wandering Emperor.
Just obedience. Your punishment is my entertainment. Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
I will never plead for mercy from you, Ob Nixilis. No attacks. They're turtling. They're turtling around this creature. This part I'm pretty sure about. This will go kill Ob in the air.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
And then this will take a chunk out of Ob on the ground. I don't think I send the Barons, though. Oh, is sending the Barons going to do it? No, it doesn't do it. It trades with the Harvester. I guess that's not terrible, though. Nope. Z. Okay. Now, if I do all this and attack down these Obs, do I die to a Crackback? No, because I have Bankbuster plus 2 treasures. What a game. What a freaking game. Yeah, they let it go.
Next time, I'll cut you down. Wipe that smug look off your face.
All right, can they draw lethal? They're going for it. Pilot, jump in there, buddy. Startime unleashed. Go to 5. Go to 4. Still here. Exile this.
Until next time, then. You're done.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If there's no hiccup, I'm going for it. Never, didn't have it. The deck can beat Ob. Okay. It takes a freaking miracle, but we got it. Going for the rank up. Going for the rank up. If this game makes it into the video, the outro will not include it in the stats because I queued up by accident with the wrong deck. But always record. It's a key component of making content. I think I just played this, but then I might really regret. Well, if they play a 1-drop or something I need to kill right away. Nah, they won't do that. They got nothing. We'll definitely test their basic count soon. Or will we get down this Reckoner Bankbuster? Seems really good. Priority check, nothing. Let's go. No! That's what I get for drawing that Bankbuster. It was a scam. It was always a scam. I did not expect a Skyclave Apparition there. Don't know why. Just didn't occur to me as a thing that would happen. This strikes me as a Chariot. Nope. Not a Chariot. Jenny Faye. Alright, we've got a True Believer opponent here. They're gonna attack right in, huh? I think rather than use the Exile ability, I basically keep a loyalty by using the Samurai. And I have something to put the plus on right away.
Strike fast and strike hard.
A little bit of flirting with danger here if the opponent can make creatures at instant speed. When you attack with one or more creatures, create that many 1/1s. Let's let them make their hideaway decision before we exile her. So look at your top 5, pick a card, put it underneath. They need 10 creatures to play this for free. I think we've got this under control. Sorry. It's my wife's favorite new card is Jenny Faye. She's not gonna like that I did that.
May your blade strike true.
I'm just gonna leave mana open and see what happens here. I might start testing how many basics they have soon. They have another one. Another one. Okay. And that would make a token, so we're not doing it. We're saying no to tokens that are cats and dogs. We are mean that way. Our opponent was just trying to has good time.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
I think it's time for Sanctuary Warden to take over. Yeah, we can reduce the size of these creatures to make 1/1s, spread out the power and toughness, draw cards. Storm the Festival! A true believer indeed. Okay. I mean, you got the Wandering Emperor. She down.
Still have much to learn.
Alright, this still has 2 shield counters. I could blow up creatures. Alright. Opponent has no fear of Wandering Emperors. Huh. Yeah, just let the citizen go. Massacre the citizens. Yes, good, good. I mostly just want to show the power of shield counters. So, kind of making this play in a bit of a silly way. We can even Fateful Absence our own Warden for a clue, and it won't kill it if we have a shield counter on. Innkeeper again. Innkeeper needs help. More rabble-rousing. I mean, I think that rabble-rousing is it's like a really cool jank card, right? And it's great when everything's going your way. It's a lot worse if the opponent removes any of your stuff at all. Sorry, Ginny Faye Gamer. Had to put you in the place. And we are back for the post-game wrap, checking the stats powered by MTGA Assistant. Thank you very much for sponsoring the channel, MTGA Assistant, and please download and try out the app. The companion app keeps all kinds of cool stats, including your win-loss record, which is what you guys love the most on the internet. Trust me. I have data. You feed on it. You thirst for it. 3 wins, 1 loss. This is a secret experiment. We got a secret experiment video here. I tried, and I think it's a good idea for like these decks that I basically test out in video. I tried sequential, you know. You saw it exactly as it played out for me. And what's important about that is you'll remember that the second game that we played, we got absolutely trounced. Like, Ob just destroyed us. And I think I said multiple times, what can I do? There's nothing I can do, you know, whoa, whoa, whoa. And then by the end of the video, watching it sequentially, of course, we played a very long, difficult game, but I figured some things out. We found ways to make it harder for Ob to beat us, including some really wild lines and just ways of approaching the game that worked. And that's important because it does follow the learning process of Magic. A lot of times things that are very difficult or matchups that seem impossible get better when you really over-examine your play lines and don't play what you traditionally believe to be the right line in some different ways. The problem with that for YouTube is most people turn off the video if I lose a match in the first 2 games. So are you still here? Did you stay till the end? Are you learning what needs to be learned to get better and compete in the meta? Or are you weak and going to look what janky brew some other YouTuber is playing for your entertainment rather than watch the difficult process I struggle through? I'm curious, and of course I will be watching those analytics to see exactly what you did. But those of you who made it to this part of the video, you're the super secret, amazing ultra fans. You guys are the very, very cool ones because you experienced the whole journey. And the final take on this deck is I still think you're way behind against Ob Nixilis. If you actually wanted to try to shore that up in some ways, maybe you even run Pithing Needle. But the fact that I won all the other non-Ob matchups and still took one of the Ob matchups says to me that this deck has potential. And while there's only one new card in it, Sanctuary Warden, this card was a house, and when this card like kept me in games a lot. So I really support Sanctuary Warden. I'm going to probably try to do more with it in more decks soon. So you should try this deck if you have a lot of these cards. And if you don't, I'm not convinced this is going to be a tier 1 performer. This strikes me as the kind of mid-range deck that has difficult to deal with things and is unexpected on week 1 that gets pushed out by stronger decks. We might see if that actually comes to fruition or not, but it's fun for now. I really enjoyed the playstyle, and maybe you will too. The 1 Elite Spellbinder. Brilliant. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool.